Good morning and welcome to Cawfeetawk. I saw a video that someone had posted of a shark that had washed up onto the shore, and this man pulled the shark back into the ocean by his tail. And it was like this 5-minute ordeal where he would pull the shark back and then the waves would push the shark back forward. And the man kept going back into the ocean, risking his life to pull this shark to safety. And I watched it in awe of the bravery of this man to even touch the shark, because I can't even touch a bug. But my compassion for the animal was there. So I was rooting for this man. And I kept thinking, what if it's one of those videos where the shark turns around and bites him? Wouldn't that be irony? But the man didn't care. He was willing to risk it. And he kept going back into the ocean, pulling the shark by its tail. The shark was thrashing in the front of its body, probably out of fear, probably out of desperation because it can't breathe out of water. It was one of these amazing videos that you watch, and the shark finally at the end swims off, and I was like, oh, whew, good, that was great. And I went to comment on the video. I mean, it wasn't mine. It was one of those videos that had like 9 million views with 18 bazillion comments. But I get to the comments, and I can't believe how many people write things like, oh, nice going, dude. The shark will be back in 5 minutes to like eat your family. Or great that you just did that, but that thing's a killer, and it's probably going to go kill like a dolphin now. Or you can actually drown sharks by dragging them backwards into the ocean. So you should probably have found another way. And I think, okay, so many issues with this whole situation, because this is what we do to people. We place stigmas on them. We decide they're bad inherently or dangerous or whatever, not worthy of compassion or assistance. First of all, the likelihood that this shark would come back and eat this dude's family is clearly nil. But the fact that people believe that, thanks to Steven Spielberg's brilliance, partially, for Jaws, but I was that shark. I was the shark, and eventually found myself stuck on a beach. And had people not taken the time to look past my big mean teeth and my scary fin and help pull me back to safe water, I probably would have died, if not physically, certainly emotionally. Every life deserves a second chance, especially spiritual lives, especially people who want to change. The worst thing you can tell someone is you'll never change. You can't be any different, because you're wrong. People can change, and everybody is worth the effort. If you see a shark stranded, struggling to find their way, be the person who grabs them by the tail. Be brave enough to get in there and pull them back to safety, because some of the most loving, amazing people come out of that kind of grace. Extending grace is hard, especially when we have preconceived notions about somebody. Now, I'm not saying, listen, I'm the queen of telling you people don't change their spots or leopards, whatever. I've got 9 million analogies for how dangerous people can be. But if we never try, there'll be thousands of people just like me dead on the shore. And then what? Had people not gifted me grace, there would be no Cawfeetawk. There would be no human connection for me, no social responsibility. this is my way of giving back to the world for all the years I spent being a shark. And the notion that the shark could drown if you pull it backwards, so what then? Don't even try, just let it suffocate on the beach for fear that you may drown it pulling it back? The lack of overall compassion in general for everybody here. You know, we're all here together in this together, trying to do the best we can together. There has to be sharks so that we can appreciate the dolphins. So that we can, you know, there has to be yin and yang. You know, it would have been amazing if the world was only full of people like the Pope and Elvis, but that's not the case. And even Elvis had his naysayers, don't forget, even though I love Elvis. I just want to remind people that the bravery to get in there and give somebody a chance, even if they're not for you, even if you're helping them so that they can be better, because this is the beauty of Coffee Talk. My impact on people doesn't always directly affect me. I'm just one person. Normally, when people find themselves affected by Coffee Talk and they share it, which I love and appreciate very much, when they share it, when they talk about it, when it changes the way they go through their day, even in the smallest amount, it impacts the world, not me. We don't get into the water and pull the shark by the tail just solely for what it can do for us, but what it can do for everyone else, because you may extend grace to somebody who will then extend grace to someone else. And that grace may trickle down to someone who will eventually encounter your child. So isn't it nice to get in there and pull somebody by their tail on the off chance that one day it may be your daughter swimming in the ocean with that shark, and that shark may just decide to keep on swimming? It's just a thought. But I'm very thankful for the people who pulled me by my tail and got me off that beach, because I was suffocating. I love you today. Have a great day.